Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Really any placement you might have in Pisces. This is going to be a reading from the 13th until the 20th. This is the waning moon period. So we're really coming down off of the high of this full moon, lunar eclipse, and Sagittarius energy. And it's a time to sort of pull back, to do some healing, wrap up any loose ends, and then start thinking about what it is you want to start to manifest for the new moon coming up in Cancer. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for my dearest Pisces from the 13th through the 20th of June. Messages for Pisces from the 13th through the 20th of June. Messages, whoops. Oh, I see the Four of Wands wanting to pop out there. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Channeling some serious energy there, Pisces. Not surprised. My water signs, their intuition is running high right now. Some of you might be healers and empaths, readers, energy workers, light workers. Wow, nice. You guys are coming out as the Empress. Ooh, you have your sights set on something. Yes. Look at this. Lots of powerful energy coming out here, Pisces. Some of you have stepped into your power, all right. Sorry, I'm just going to move some of this stuff up. Okay. Yep. Nice. All right. Overall energy is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is fire energy. You might have this in your chart. You might be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Explicitly, it is Saturn and Leo, and it's about competition. Sometimes it can be the necessity for healthy competition and the evolution of our skills or just progress in any sort of area. So it can be in a relationship, or it can be at work. It can be with your spiritual abilities. It really can be anything. But the Five of Wands in reverse is telling me that there's a situation, there might be a lot of bickering. It might be kind of chaotic. It could also be, it might have moved away from sort of like healthy banter into more of a toxic energy. And when it's in the reverse, it takes me back to that Four of Wands. For some of you, you might be dealing with a soulmate relationship, or could it also be a karmic relationship? But at the same time, the Four of Wands is about a contract. It's about happiness. It's about, feeling safe and being protected, and then also reaping the rewards of what it is that you've worked so hard on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how this resonates in the rest of this reading for you. You guys are showing up as the Empress, Venusian energy, Taurus and Libra. Again, you might have that in your chart, just be exhibiting these qualities. And the Empress is all about passion. She's about compassion. She's about building this beautiful life, this beautiful world. And she has this innate power and strength, just like we saw when that Queen of Wands energy popped out. She has this connection to Gaia. Many of you guys might be earthing, really working on clearing and balancing your chakras, channeling, prana, life force energy, chi or ki, okay, Reiki energy. But she's a healer, and she's this magnificent manifester. She can attract friends, lovers, relationships, really just by thinking about it. She's in the flow. I love it. I love it. I love it. And she's creating the world that she wants, or the relationship that she wants, attracting what she needs. Okay, and I see this has a lot to do sort of with, it could have to do with luxury, bringing more luxury into your life, but not necessarily in the 3D sense of luxury. Luxury, like abundance, means many different things. It could be that extra time to sleep in late. It could be taking a nice vacation, eating really good food, rich foods, healthy foods, that sort of thing. A love, it's spending all day in bed with your lover, or or even with your children, just luxuriating, enjoying, drinking up the time that you have with these people or in these situations. So what's in your surroundings? We have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy. I see that you have this intense focus right now, Pisces, and you have this intense focus on bringing about what you want, what you need. That Venusian energy, love, money, abundance, luxury. Now, what's blocking you is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords energy is a little bit tricky because it can represent an air sign in your life, but Three of Swords often to me relates to the past. It can go back to that original trine of the mother, father, child, original issues that, you may, behaviors you might have learned from, the relationship between your parents or something that happened to you that, that was hurtful or traumatic. And it can also go back into past lives as well. The Three of Swords explicitly represents Saturn and Libra, and it can represent a third party situation. It can represent heartbreak. It can also represent the need to really get to the heart of the matter and not getting to the root of the trauma, the sadness, the disappointment, etc. might be holding you back here, okay? And there is a need for healing this. So really identifying what is the root of the problem, what's the heart of the problem, and starting there. Now, what's absolutely beautiful in the foundation of this situation, you have the Ace of Swords. This is clarity, this is direction, this is a new beginning. Okay, sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera for you guys. This is a new beginning, and I love that. This is a huge blessing, and this is the clarity that you're going to get. And I think this clarity is going to help you resolve this Three of Swords, whatever this blockage is. In your recent past, you get the Strength card. This is the card of Leo. This is you taming your inner demons. This is you doing the work. This is you finding the strength and courage to be who you are, want what you want, express yourself to, and also to remain anchored in peace and unconditional love despite what's going on around you. Leo energy. And I love that she's moving in this new direction, completely balanced and aligned. So Pisces, you guys have been rocking it. I can clearly see that because there's a lot unfolding in this reading. You also, what's coming in from above, you get the Six of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Explicitly, it's the moon in Taurus, and it's about, it's about having your needs met. It's about being in an equal relationship, whether that's romance, whether that's a job, whether that's friendship, whatever. But you get a commensurate amount of energy from a situation or from a relationship that you put in. So what you give is what you get. And so it's not necessarily like tit for tat, but it's more like, may I give here, you give there, and finding this beautiful balance. It's also charity. It could be that, people are out there looking, to help you, or you are grounded in finding this strength. And some of you're finding strength through pain, okay, to help others and to help others on their journey. Ooh, Pisces, beautiful. Now, what's coming out here is the Nine of Swords in reverse, right? The Nine of Swords in reverse can mean sort of one of two things. First of all, it represents air energy. Explicitly, it's Mars and Gemini, but it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Nine of Swords is a sense of exhaustion. If you take a look at this card, this person is distraught. They are kneeling down. I think they're doing everything that they can to sort of change this situation. But what I love about this is Spirit's telling you you're not alone. But they do have their back to this bright shining star or to the sun, right? And, and because they're not seeing something, they're not tapping into their intuition. So it's allowing something to become too cerebral, really overthinking things. Traditionally it's a nightmarish type card. It's about not getting enough sleep. Some of you might be having nasty dreams. But when it's in the reverse, the Nine of Swords, this is where it sort of means two things. One, it could be that you're releasing this energy, this pent up energy, this exhaustion, this anxiety. But it also takes us back to that Eight of Swords, which is making things out to be worse than they really are. So you really have to see which one resonates with you and your higher self more. As I'm saying this, you'll know, okay? You'll know. You won't, you won't question it. You'll either know, oh yeah, I'm releasing that because I've been going through this sort of painful period. I've been having this difficult time. I've been, but I feel like, because I think you're really supported in all of the work that you're doing, and you're also supported by other people to help you release this exhaustion, this anxiety, this depression, this fear. Okay, so for a lot of you, I think it's going to be that, it's moving out of this energy. But for some of you guys, it's, still having to deal with some of the residual drama here. Okay, and we see that, the Knight of Swords is, can be a card of drama, somebody who's very black and white. And if it doesn't represent you and your sort of singular drive and focus to achieve what you're consulting this reading about, it could be that energy around you, somebody that you're dealing with that isn't seeing both sides, that isn't taking the time to sort of see the big picture, and is just really focused on, some sort of self-centered objective, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull, I'm going to pull some enchanted spell oracles here for you, just to get a little bit more information about what's going on with Pisces during this waning moon reading for you. Additional messages for Pisces. All right, you get shine. Yeah, some of you, we see this in the past. The card of Leo is like, I will. It's this dedication, and it's this card of ego as well, allowing yourself to shine. Okay, and look at that. We also see with this Three of Swords energy, look at how that flame is completely shining when we put it up this way. So something here, some sort of sadness or disappointment is dimming your light, Pisces. And again, you're not able to see it because where your focus has been or is. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and then you get magic. Ooh, Pisces. Yeah, so you guys are very, very intuitive. You get the holly and you get ivy coming out. So I'm going to read to you from the Enchanted Spell Oracle. It's Medieval Hedgewick Magic, these cards. This is really good for you guys who who might be interested in, using essential oils, incense, doing spells and that sort of thing. It's a really cool deck, and I highly recommend it. Shine is about confidence, majesty, and limelight. Okay, so first of all, it's talking about the evergreen holly, which has strong associations with the Yule festival. With its shiny dark green leaves and gleaming red berries, sprigs of holly brought color and joy to the home during the Northern Hemisphere's dark winter days. The berries of the holly bush are considered poisonous, yet they were used in medieval times as a robust cure for excess fluid and colic. The priestess of shine is standing beneath a botanical wheel of holly leaves, berries, and flowers. Beside her is the white unicorn, the spirit animal of the holly tree, and one that symbolizes magical possibilities. The appearance of this card acts as a gentle reminder to stop hiding your talents. Yeah, so I feel like in the past, I think you really started to, but I think there's something here. Maybe something that happened when you were a child, or maybe some sort of past hurt or disappointment, some sort of feeling of betrayal. Pisces, you might have opened up to somebody that cut you down, and that sort of dimmed your light here. And that's sort of the reason why we're getting this Nine of Swords energy coming out. And stop being modest about things you do well. The energy of this card is regal and majestic, and when you draw it, you can be assured that it is your time to shine. Okay, it is. Ace of Swords, this is this new direction. This is this clarity. This is the message. Now is your time to shine. Sometimes the negative opinions of others can stop us from doing what we truly love. Yes, exactly what I was talking about with this Three of Swords. And it could go back to your childhood. Somebody might have told you, oh, well, you're never, you're not good enough to do that. And I'm hearing somebody talk about Dustin Hoffman, his aunt. I don't remember what commercial or where I heard this recently, but I believe it was Dustin Hoffman's aunt told him that he was too ugly to be an actor. Okay, and that really sat with him, and he really had to overcome that. So it could be something, it's not simple, but it could be something that somebody that you trusted said to you that was quite heartbreaking and that dimmed your light. Be confident, be brave, but we see that in the past, like you started to. Step out and put yourself in the limelight. If jealousy from others or thoughts about being the subject of gossip is stopping you, you can use different spells, and you can really call on the holly to help you move through that. Ooh, very nice, Pisces. All right, the next one you get is magic. This is just a testament to your intuition. So this is about the elderflower. Now, the elderflower was one of the most useful herbal remedies in medieval times, with the flowers and leaves being found to contain anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antioxidant properties. Elderflower wine is a well-known and delicious byproduct of fermenting the flowers with water, lemon juice, and yeast. The magical properties of elderflower include spell work for prosperity, health, and protection. I'm not affiliated. I'm also not suggesting that you guys, drink or anything like that. But one thing I like to do with elderflower, there's a liqueur called Saint Germain, and I'm sure there's a non sort of famous brand of it, and that's really good if you guys are getting together with your soul tribe and you want to do a little, fun. A little elixir or potion between friends who are over 21, of course. But the priestess of magic tells us that it's time to stand in your power like a priestess. Yep. Yeah, and you're getting that with the Empress card, Pisces. You're ready for this. It's a reminder that you're a spiritual being having a physical experience, and you can absolutely have a powerful effect on how your life works. The keywords for this card are confidence, skill, and creation. Yep, and being about a master manifester. In this deck, this is the archetype of the magician. So Pisces, you have the power. You can call on being able to to manifest whatever it is you want at this time. So do it. Step up, Pisces. Don't be afraid. No matter how many haters there are, naysayers, or no matter what, your aunt or your uncle or your mom or your dad or your older sibling or anybody might have told you before, now's the time you prove them wrong. You get intention. I love it. So set your intentions. Yep, and some of you guys are definitely doing, look at that, blessings, manifesting with the moon. Okay, so really, again, we're in the waning moon period. It's really important that you start thinking about what do you want to manifest with the new moon in Cancer coming up. All right, and healing. Yeah, lovely confirmation for this reading. This is Spirit telling you that there are so many blessings coming if you allow your light to shine. There are people that want to invest in you. There are people that, that want to help you and that will help you, but you do have to open up. Okay, you do have to stand, you do have to stand firm and, ignore what anybody might have told you in the past because they were just wrong. And there's some healing here that's going to take place. Okay, so it's twofold. There's like prosperity, abundance, and healing coming for you at this time. And, the waning moon period is that period to pull back, rest, rejuvenate, focus on healing. All right. So final message, this is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. You guys get the drum. Oh, yum. I love this card. I love this card. I can hear the drum. Whenever I pull this card, I hear it. I hear the shaman drum. So the rhythm of the drum tunes you to the beating heart of the universe. And again, some of you might be looking at or might be interested in looking at the Schumann's resonance, which is considered the heartbeat of, of Gaia. And there might be something there for you. Or maybe that's something that you do. And, this reading is just confirming that. Its wood frame links you to the trees and helps you journey to the lower world via the roots and the upper world through its branches. The drum skin gives the shaman the powers of the animal kingdom. Striking the drum calls forth the power of thunder and the rumbling of the earthquake. This is also right now what's going on. You're going to hear a lot of readers, astrologers predicting earthquakes, natural disasters. Again, take a look at the Schumann's resonance and see, the lightning, how that's striking and what's going on. Because the drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy happen. Yeah, so you guys, Pisces, there's so much healing going on here. The drum invites you to take the next bold step in your journey. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. So, Pisces, this is an awesome, awesome reading. Yeah, moving away from the drama. Oh, and look, we have the Magician card coming out. He is coming out in the reverse, so it is going to be really important that you realize that you have all the tools that you need to accomplish what you set out to do, Pisces. So, really take advantage of this time. All right, I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.